Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie.
And today we're going to take these leftover bits of glitter cardstock from when I made the January paper clips. That video was posted in February. Link in the upper right hand corner iCard and in the description box below the video. Click on the word more to see more along with the list of ingredients. Did I say that? Anyway, any hooties. So I made 4 paper clips, die cut hearts, folded in half and die cut the 2 hearts at one time, so I'd have a front and a back. And these are the little scraps. I thought they were too neat to discard, so I'm going to use them. And this is just some a piece of cardstock that has leftover paint smeared on it, which is mostly looks like a fuchsia pink of some sort and some gold and I guess maybe a lighter pink back up in there. I don't know. So I'm going to cut this down to size as well. And I won't bore you with all the cutting. Cutting. I'll just do a couple of pieces here because I'm going to cut them down to fit my thingamabobbers. You know, thingamabobbers. I'm going to be one short though. I'm going to have to think about that. One short. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What you gonna do when they come for you bad boys? See? Can only make 3. I'll have to find a different piece of card to put inside. Or maybe I'll rethink it. And thinking. I guess I'll just rethink it. So anyways, proceeding on. Now I have to take a measure. Oh, I have to measure, y'all.
That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to.
Surely it'll work anyway. I mean, it was going to work that way in my head, right? I got to pop this out now so I can get my 4-inch measure. Get in there. Because essentially I want the front to be like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And that will give me enough of these pages now to do that with. Just saying. So, here again, I'm not going to bore you with all the little cutting. Some strips of pink. This will be on the back. And I cut it at 4.5 because I want to reinforce... I want to reinforce the fold that is here. And I'm going to take that down to 4. And just give it a little score. I reckon you can watch me score all of these. Just a little score mark. And score at 4. Score at 4. Oops. I was close. It didn't always get up. Okay. Now we got that. Scooch that out of the way. Benting those. I know I didn't reinforce it with a bone folder. It's not a real bone. Okay. So, any hooties, getting out my glue book. And silence. Alright, so here goes this. This is going to be the back. So, let me get some glue. And I'm going to use some Aleene's If I said it was my favorite, would you believe me? I'm going to glue these up. Come on, glue.
35 minutes, whittled down to whatever the end number is.
Keeping it tucked over in a can. Match up that fold. And the top and the bottom. And give it a little fold, a little burnish. Sounds not straight, but you know, that's kind of par for the course for me, right? Is it the par for the course for y'all too? We'll trim that pink up after this dries. I will put it under some weight, like right there under the book. And we shall proceed on with gluing in our little pinks.
Man, look at those hands fly. Lightning fast, live turtle action.
So now we're going to go back to the first one. I think it's had sufficient time to smush. Smush. And we're going to glue this there.
And again, lightning fast. Because that's the way I roll, y'all. That's the way I roll. I don't know that doing it this way has made editing any easier or faster for me.
And again, we're going to smush it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue smushing those in the book here, like so. We're going to trim down our paper to fit. Cross fingers. Come on. Come on, paper. I'm going to make it just a little more narrow than the width of the book, or the height of the book. Not by much. I know, my leftover journal's giving me leftovers. And now I'm going to cut this down by 1/2 inch so that when I fold it in half, it will be pretty much a good length in theory. Y'all know I'm not that much of a measurer. I have rulers, I just don't answer to them. I probably should, but you know, that's just the way it goes. So, what are you guys thinking about this talking while you're seeing me art? Actually puts it in more of a real time, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, I'm through with this now. I can put that away. And, yeah, that's what I think. This is not to say I won't do regular voiceovers, because portions of this video will have some voiceover in it as well. The parts I speed at, probably, maybe. And it's actually a lot of paper, isn't it? So, I may have too much. Might have to make a 5th one. And I'm just going to score all these in half now. And I won't suffer you through watching that. And now I'm going to put a little washi tape on the spines. And no, I don't trust washi to stay stuck, especially on the glitter cardstock because it does have some texture to it. Oops. My washi's tearing. Alright, there we go. So out comes the Aleene's again. And just gonna do that. Cross some fingers this even works, y'all. Not all theoretical things work. That's why they do that. Those science things. Studies. They do studies. Science studies, y'all. Scooch over. Oops. Hold on to it. I'm just going to try to center that. Where's my scissors? And I will trim that, actually trim it up once it dries, because washi tape, when it's wet with glue, can be a little slippery. Slippery when wet. Maybe I should have used some caution tape. Slippery when wet. And I will just smash this in the book for a while to dry. Ooh, get that off of there. Because I've got some errands to run. Not that y'all would necessarily know, because hopefully the video will be pretty much one continuous thing, you know, with a few little crossovers between little segments. Can't really say parts, it's more of a segment. So that's what I'll do. It's all dry, pretty much. Good enough, dry enough. And now we're going to put in our signatures, which I've already trimmed to size. And I'm just going to do dory style, wrapping around the little elastic, and then with an elastic closure as well. So I need to poke a hole in my spine area. And this is just a little tiny one. Sorry about the big clunking noise, but my crocodile won't reach this far. And I don't know why it all of a sudden doesn't want to poke through. So there, I poked through the hole for my spine. And I could use a string or a ribbon or whatever else. But I'm just going to use this little piece of elastic that I've already trimmed to basically about twice the height of the book. And tied it in a knot, as you just saw. I've got these little charms over here. I'm going to put on the closure elastic. And it fits right through that hole. And right through that hole. Stretch that. Put that about in the middle. And put on this part, just going to slide it right on there. These could be sewn in as well. This is just how I opted to do it this time. Put the piece of elastic in there. Going to put the other piece of elastic in there, like so, making sure to not split the difference there. And I'm just going to test to make sure it'll be okay, which it's going to be all right because I can stretch that around in a minute. Pulling that through the hole. Just going to put a knot in it, sort of like how you tie a balloon, as opposed to an overhand knot. Just like that, just like that. Like I said, I have the signatures are all trimmed down the sides. Where's the middle? There it is. And I'm going to string that through the middle there. Close it like that. Pull my little closure elastic around. You stretch this, or not stretch this, slide my little charm. So it's not right on the edge. Like that. And there we go. You can pull this around to the front. Leave it in the back. It doesn't matter. It's all good in the neighborhood. And we'll do one more. So get ready for that pounding noise again. And I'll just move along and speed up this part. So the reason my hole poker thingy didn't want to poke is because the end was all clogged up with stuff. So yeah, I fixed it. And speeding up so we can just get on done with this video that's just under 19 minutes. Well, you might as well just call it 19 minutes, y'all. Just saying. And you notice that I had a knot. I'm fixing to have a knot. Tied it too tight, y'all. I got to take it apart and wiggle it and squiggle it around with my little pokey tool there. You know, that took 2 days in itself just to untie that knot. That just goes to show you how tight these little elastic threads can be when you tie them in a knot. No need for glue. Oh, goodness. Musical interlude. It's a musical interlude for you, for me. Just we.